Here it's my room. So this is my office. So this is where I work all the time.
Let's see. Okay, sweet tooth. We see you like honey.
Yeah, somebody brought the gift.
Look at this. No. He likes sweets. Okay. He has a nut. Oh my goodness. Look at
They
this.
brought from Bishkek today.
Ooh, we're gonna try this. So let's see. You get stressed out. You eat some honey. You eat some sugar. Another sugar and
Work.
then work. So he said that he's a workaholic. How many hours a day you are in this room?
Probably more than 12.
More than 12.
Yep.
Okay. Do you exercise at all?
Yes. Twice in a week I'm trying to make it more. Literally, but minimum twice or 3 times in a week.
Okay.
We have a gym. I'll show you downstairs.
Sounds good. What is this? A big board? The dreams?
No, this is like most of the small meetings I'll make it here since I'm inside of operation. So with our dispatchers, literally I have 25, 26 managers, 25, 26 departments. We separated.
Oh, you separate it, so every department's kind of doing what they're supposed to do.
Yes.
So you don't make this kind of chaos, because that's
Yes.
what usually happens when too many people, but they do not have a role.
Yeah.
That's when things falling down.
That's right. So we have literally from outside, whenever you see a truck, driver picks up the load from A to B, right? But in reality, it's not. It's a lot of work there, before hiring and then safety and then ELD and then dispatchers, updaters, and then
the shop.
data entry, POD, the paperwork,
Accounting, receiving
receivable,
money, yes, paying
account
money on
payable,
time. Tell me honestly,
fleet.
do you pay on time?
Yes, we never late. We never ever late.
Do you pay every week or every 2
Every
weeks?
week.
Every week.
We pay every week.
So on Friday they receive the money.
No, we pay on Monday.
Okay.
Tuesday morning they receive the money.
Okay.
We have never case that driver get delayed salary at all, because we have to put ourselves on everybody's
I'm
shoes.
talking about reality in trucking. Do you also find the drivers when they bring a lot of violations, when they don't take care of the truck? Do you assign fines, or you that
Of
kind
course.
of good boss who's
No,
not gonna do it?
I'm strict. I'm telling you in front. I'm very strict, because I was kind whenever we had a truck before 100. You can be kind, because before 100 you can manage very easily, but after 100 you cannot manage without the rules. But rules is written up front. The good thing is you tell your condition. If he agrees and he starts, and he has to be responsible. If he doesn't be responsible, he has to pay fines.
So can we agree on this point? Before that 100 trucks, you can kind of play trucking, but after 100, you have to start doing business, and that's what most American mega carriers do. Their safety department, their hiring does not take a day or two, right?
Yep.
It takes a process. So when you feel that switch, a lot of people do not want to switch. Do you think that's why some of them after a while just go out of business? Because running business and playing trucking, it's two different things.
That's right. So could be one of the reasons, but for example, everybody, even dispatchers, even the drivers, everybody, they will be thinking about could be a selfish, and who will be thinking about the company? But that company will be feeding everybody fairly, dispatchers, porters, and drivers fairly, right? That's why it has to be equal rule for everybody.
Do you give a second or third choices? Let's say you hire somebody in safety, you hire dispatcher, you hire mechanic. Well, it takes a while for a person to see what you want from them, and they do mistake. One mistake, two mistake.
That's
How
right.
many mistakes do you allow?
It's already written. It's already written on work condition, work terms and conditions for mechanics, for dispatchers, for the drivers. It's already written on the paper. How many times we give?
How many times dispatchers get a chance? Three. So what can they do wrong?
They can pick up the. They can book the load and they can cancel it. That's a wrong. We never allow cancellation at all.
Okay. So second biggest problem with dispatching.
Updating. Like they have to be communicating with brokers all the time. Third thing is like to give the best and proper service to drivers. If they don't call, if they don't show up, if they don't.
So communications.
Communications.
So first, multitasking, making sure that you don't cancel, because in this market cancellations are not good. Especially you guys do a lot of Freight Guard plus Amazon. You need to keep your rating up. So 3 chances. Okay, well guys, if you want to work for them as a dispatcher, well remember 3 chances, that's it. So communicate, even if you have to cancel sometimes, because sometimes the driver goes and he needs to go to a repair shop. It happens. But when you communicate, when you do it properly, it can be avoided. So Amazon dispatch, it's kind of click and click. I still believe in that, right? It's not a real dispatch.
Yeah.
So who takes care of your other trades? Do you ever do drive-in? Do you do the reefer?
Yep, we have drive-ins, reefers, step decks, flatbeds, RGN we have in these days, and pickup trucks we have. And have one manager whose name is like Travis. He takes care of all the open decks. And power only, I have another manager, operational manager, Ron, who takes care of everything over there. But everybody has their team leaders, like division leaders, and that's how we are trying to operate our business.
So you personally think, what is the easiest dispatching? Drive-in? Again, Amazon we're not considering as a dispatch. It's clicking, clicking, clicking. Yeah. So reefer, drive-in, open deck. RGNs it's already specialty. Yes, so let's pick one. What do you pick?
For me, reefer is easy.
I am the reefer queen. Yes. I love reefers. I always had reefers.
So I was dispatching on everything. I was dispatching myself power only, reefer, drive-in, step deck, flatbed. I started with dispatching myself because this is the main part of the business.
Yeah.
I started dispatching. Everybody cannot handle dispatching because it's on their habits, on their temper.
It's like not everybody can sing. Not everybody can dispatch because it's you have to multitask, you have to negotiate. And I remember, dispatchers are not liars, we are good storytellers. Now it's harder with technology, but still. But tell me, I personally like reefers because it's like different negotiations. It's always extra things you have to pick up on, like who is this? Americo. Oh, is this delivering to Myers? Are we gonna make the transit? But there is a power when you negotiate those yellow cherries from Washington, that watermelons from Nogales or cucumbers, right?
Yeah.
Tell me, it was fun, right?
It's really fun. It's a really big challenge. It's because of the heart I like it. You have to make a good plan, and you have to know which cold storage takes how many hours unloading, and you have to count everything. And you are managing the whole driver's plan for 1 week, 2 weeks. So I remember that. Do you remember how much you get from East Coast to Midwest, like maximum rate you get in your history?
From East Coast to Midwest?
Midwest.
Well, for reefers, the hard is probably $2.10. This is when the market was good, but usually it's $1.08.
Okay, but I remember that I got one load from New Jersey to Missouri, one pick, one drop, and I booked that load around like 7-8 p.m. Whenever that broker really needed a truck, I feel that, and I booked for 7,200.
From New Jersey to Missouri. Which year?
2021.
2021. So guys, we are talking about one load. Why? 7 p.m. So probably was breakdown of the truck. He needs to recover. While going to Missouri, who was a receiver?
Receiver was Walmart.
Walmart. They cannot afford to lose a Walmart. So in that case, well, you're not talking about being the best dispatcher. You were in the right time, in the right moment, but you did negotiate.
Yeah, we started from 2,500. I told them like no way to close.
So good.
But driver was happy even to get like 3,000.
So guys, officially, he's the best dispatcher ever. 7,000 from New Jersey to Missouri.
Yes.
Well, what's gonna happen from California? In 2013, my best load from California to Bronx Market was how much? Guess.
2013.
2013. One pick, one drop to Hunts Point Market.
Okay, Bronx special. You passed the
3,000 miles.
All right, could be like 12,000 at that point.
Well, it was $70,455.20.
That's great.
So, we are the best dispatchers, guys. But we're talking about one load. We're talking about spot load. We're talking about something which doesn't happen. When you're a dispatcher, you have to average. So when you can proudly say, now all my loads for 2 weeks, for 3 weeks, for 4 weeks in this market, at least at 240 per mile for reefer, you're doing a great job. But let's go. You are gonna be my next star on my list, super dispatcher. Let's pick on you. Okay, let's pick on you. That's gonna be a funny one. Okay.
Yes.
You were a reefer driver, right?
Reefer driver and reefer dispatcher.
What is the biggest thing we have to do when we pick up the produce?
We have to put on continuous mode all the time. Okay. As a driver or as a dispatcher?
What?
Okay. As a driver, we have to put all the time continuous. We never save money on stop cycle because you lose product.
How can we prevent rejections? What do you have to tell drivers to do no matter what?
They have to stack very well. They have to.
Well, usually nowadays they don't stock, so no, that's not their job.
I mean,
what
like
does driver and
secure.
you have to do?
Secure the load.
What does their every rate confirmation says on the bottom?
Trucking. I mean,
Not trucking. For reefer loads.
for reefer loads.
You're almost getting 5 stars. Come on.
Okay. For reefer loads, updating with the temperature. No.
You have to pulp the temperature. P-U-L-P. Pulp the temperature of the produce. Did you have your laser thermometer?
I didn't advise to my driver.
Guys,
yet.
we're gonna improve their operations
That's
and we're
right.
gonna teach. This is a thing you have to do. Pulping the temperature.
That's a good thing to know. Thank you.
This is a must. So
Yes.
that's why we're coming to Bishkek probably in September.
That's very great.